Come on. Go live. Come on. Yeah, man. Oh! There you are. We're live, baby. Jesus Christ. Right. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Although there's literally no one watching. There you are. Yay. Hello. Hello. So, after getting my ass cooked in the comment section, I decided that we're going to try again, right? And it's going to be glorious, and it's going to be brilliant, and this shit's going to go well. Okay. I don't really know where I'm going, what I'm really going to do. I have an idea, but I don't really know where to really jump in from it. So, yeah. Let me turn up the computer audio. Boom. Look at that. Computer audio. There you go. We'll go with -10. So, the first thing. What is the best colony in EU4? Portugal. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do Portugal. I want to know what the right. What are the best and richest? You can colonize your way to the Moluccas region. So that's one. Moluccas. EU4. Which is... Oh, okay. So it's basically the Dutch East Indies, then. It's basically in the Dutch East Indies in the Philippines. Which is actually on... Oh, okay, right. Which is actually pretty helpful, because that is one of the main targets that I had. Right, to just colonize that. So, Moluccas, East Africa, right? So, I know where East Africa is, obviously, because East Africa's East Africa. Like, come on, it's not that hard. Right? Yeah, see? East Africa, EU4. I just need... There you go. So what you're looking for is really the Horn of Africa, I guess. Central Africa, Congo, East Africa. Here we go. So those are the nations of East Africa. So basically you're going across down the coast. So you're going for the Horn of Africa, Central Africa, well, parts of it, East Africa, which is there. Oh, wait, no, it's not the Horn of Africa. You're looking at just that. Okay. Malacca, and India, obviously. Right? India was like my main goal anyway, because like, come on. India's overpowered in this fucking piece of shit. And Malacca. Malacca is... Okay, so in Southeast Asia then. So what you'd want is you want I don't... Basically, Malacca is there. So you'd want this region, you want India, you want this region here, and you also want East Africa, which is here. Right? So those are my main regions. I'm gonna go ahead, right, and I'm not going to actually conquer anyone. I'm just gonna go for the Empire first. So that's my first goal, to make my Empire thick and juicy, and then worry about conquering other nations. If you want to go balls to the wall, colonize and get rich, try playing as Kiowa. No. Depends on if you can steer trade to your home node. In general, colonize the old world. If you're in Europe, go around Africa, grabbing trade centers, and after Cape, go to Indonesia. Africa and Indonesia have the most development and tend to have great trade goods. If you're in the Far East, okay, yeah. So what I want is Africa and Asia. So really, I just want the same things that I want. So, one, get the Cape Colony going, and then 2, East Africa. Then go for Indonesia. I don't really need to worry about being like super advanced. I just need to kind of do this. So the first colony would be there. Then I'd make my way down the Guinea coast. Then I'd get to Cape. Then I'd conquer this part of Madagascar. Annex it. Colonize part of East Africa. Colonize this area of Indonesia. And then focus my attention on India. Also, Caribbeans, which is pretty useful, honestly. It's where you find gold. I have seen the Caribbean, and I have seen their power. It's pretty ridiculous. I did see the power of the South America and every other area. So, yeah. It does mean that I'm going to be actually... It does mean that I'm not going to get France today. Right? But when I was on the Discord, on the EU4 Discord, and I was also on the everything else, literally everyone advised me, don't conquer. Don't bother trying to conquer France, alright? If you're in Ironman mode and you're on the hard difficulty, don't bother. It's not worth it. So I'm just not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to simply call my rivals as they are, make an alliance with Castile and Austria. I also do have a grand strategy that I have for this game, which is basically the British strategy in real life. Right? First things first, what I'm going to do is... There you go. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, 1, I'm going to make sure that my navy is strong throughout the game. Right? So, throughout any part of the game, it's going to be as strong as I can physically get it to be. Right? And that way, I'm able to not get bollocked like there's no tomorrow. Really what it means is basically just... what it means is essentially... Why are they my rival, actually? Let's have a look. Rival. Allied to rival. Have a core. Border friction. Wants your provinces. Okay. Okay. So the main point why France hates me is because I've got their provinces. I'm going to hold on to them for now because they do make me some money. But I'm going to wait and see what happens. Alright, back to the plan. So the plan is relatively simple, right? Plan number 1 is strong navy. So my navy is gonna have to be the strongest anywhere, everywhere, no matter how and where you look at it. Right? That way I can determine where trade goes anywhere. So if I want, I can send my navy to a node or something, and I can basically blockade the enemy nation. So if Venice goes to war with me, send my navy up to here, blockade their ports, and just like that, I would have crippled the Venetian economy. That's basically what I'm saying. The other thing is, I'm not really going to have a super massive army, right? England is famed in the EU4 community for having the world's shittiest amount of manpower imaginable. Right? And I really do mean it is shit, right? My highest that I've ever had as a stockpile was 33,000, and that was in 1606. So the main goal for me is, instead of having a shit ton of men in the army, I'll have a small amount of manpower, and then I'll have maybe like 11 or 12,000 in an army, and then when war breaks out, I'll recruit about 6 or 7,000 more men, and then on top of that, I'll hire about 3 or 4 different mercenaries that I can afford. And if I can't afford them, just build my army up. And, yeah, and the last thing is I'm just going to make really strong allies. Austria is a strong ally. Castile's a strong ally. Austria is not going to stay a strong ally forever. But I will eventually start making it with someone else. So I'll probably make an alliance with Poland and Lithuania at some point. Keep my alliance with Castile. And then see Austria get dismembered. Hell, if Austria gets dismembered, I might actually be able to take control of the HRE. But it depends on what really happens. Oh yeah, I also have the show taxes thing on. Right, I'm not gonna sit here and say to you that that's done because, oh, it's professional. No, I just did it because I turned it on and I forgot to turn it off today. I mean, I can't really say that I dislike it. It allows me to see where I need to develop my provinces, even if it's just for a second. I am more than willing, however, to... I'm probably going to sell these provinces at some point. One of them recommended that. One person actually recommended that to me. They said, hey, you should just sell your provinces instead of keeping them. I'm not super on board with that idea, but I can understand where you're coming from with that. If it's like 300 ducats for all of that, that's like a loan and a half. So, you know. That's a good amount of money. And that would really help me in any regard. It would also make it so you've got to be actually showing me, right? Oh my god. We've literally have just started the game, for fuck's sake. And here you are telling me that I've got to go to war with Castile, with fucking Burgundy. Bullshit. This is what that is. Right, let me just first secure naval dominate. Right, okay. Now we go over here. Right, we blockade their ports, come back over here, break our army in half. Never mind. The question, though, is how am I going to beat this army? The Castilians and everyone else isn't really, like... Wow, this game is really just about fucking me in the arsehole today, aren't they? Okay, let's restart, because you can't do anything if you don't have Austria as your ally. Literally have just started, and I'm already getting fucked in the arsehole. But... why though? Gonna go away this week or something? Oh shit. Oh Christ. No. Oh. I'm busy at the moment. I'm busy at the moment. So it's just one of my friends just texted me and I'm just a bit surprised he has. Usually I'm the one that texts him. You know when someone just gives you genuine affection and you don't really know how to respond to it? Yeah, that's what's just happened. I think my brain's just short-circuited. Usually I'm the one that's texting him, being like, oh yeah, you want to talk? So it's a bit weird for me to be on the receiving end of that. I am still streaming, right? Yeah, I am still streaming. No one is around. No one. I'm sad. Right. Let's try that again without getting fucked in the art. Alright, I think what happened is that because the Burgundies were because I saw the Burgundies as a rival, that's why they declared war on me. So how about, right, we just don't do that this time? Yeah. Alliance. Oh yeah. Austria, get your ass in gear. Oh yeah. France has called me once again a rival. I can't sell my provinces if we're a rival, France. I'm just gonna say that now. Okay. This is your own doing, France. This is what you did to yourself. Totally not anyone else. And I'm losing money already. Wow, we are off to just a fucking phenomenal start, aren't we? Is it the fact that my army's combined? No. I'll just make things easier. Because now, I don't... Oh, she's a ruler. Never mind! I don't want to have anyone else. Overrated. Overrated. So overrated. All of the overrated. Right. Personal union on death. Disputed succession. Everyone sucks. Most Trump, brilliant. Brilliant. I love you, darling. You're fucking wonderful. You know that? You just demolish these forts. They're fucking useless. Yeah. London is already a fort. Alright? London acts like a fort whenever you do anything. So, it really does not matter. You have trade dispute. They are threatening our trade. Are you going to give me even the slightest bit of a break? Like, seriously, this is getting ridiculous, huh? .63. Okay, that'll be good enough. See, that's how you make money, right? Yeah, all that shit from trade. How much trade are we making? 7.4. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not fun when your shit is being in flames. Right, ulcer. Wow, you really are addicted to the Irish. I mean, honestly, that just makes my job easier because what it does is it prevents... Because what it does is now if Scotland goes to war, right, they can call their allies in and I can just take all of Ireland. And just like that, I'll have a massive amount of Irish. Irish, yes. Land. How much fucking money is in Ireland, actually? Because I've never really checked. Hang on. 0.2, 0.36, 0.37. Okay, so about 1.5. That's a good amount of money. Not a huge amount, but it's a good amount, alright? Let's build ourselves another motherfucking ship. Also want to mention that just because they aren't going to be making absolute fuck tons of money does not mean that they're useless, because I can still upgrade. I can still upgrade these provinces to increase my taxations and manpower pool. See, I'm a pro, people. I'm a pro at this game. I am losing a lot of men due to attrition. Jesus Christ, I'll send you back home. Holy shit. Alright, let's just quickly recover. Never mind. When did you start losing all of the money? Jesus Christ. No shit. I'm glad that you get the money back, because if I didn't, I would be pissed off. Now we'll get 4 more heavy ships, and that's what someone said to me. All right, build a lot of heavy ships. They're the ones that will save your ass. How important is diplomatic? Where is it? Really, they're all important, honestly. Right, you know what? Let's go. 1. And that one is military. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it like that. Alright, and I'm going to do it like that. Because that way the crown land, yeah, it's there. It is like, it's not grand. But, you know, it's something that I can work with, right? Trust me, we'll get used to this in a bit. Man, it takes a while to build a lot of ships. Okay, actually, no, that's a lie. Really, it's not that it's like, oh, it takes so long to build a lot of ships. Honestly, I actually find it very easy to build a navy in this game. It's significantly easier than in EU4. In EU4, you've got to wait till the end of time itself. Right, you've really got to wait until the end of time before you can even begin making your shit, doing your shit. So it's like, yeah, this is just a nice little thing. Should I recruit one? Yeah, I should recruit one. David Essex. Nice. I mean, I've barely ever lost a naval battle, and that is without a leader. So you can imagine how I'm going to do with a leader. We have got the largest ships in the world, right? Yes, it sucks, but I'm not going to fuck around with France today, right? For once, I'm not going to do it. Okay? However, I will do it at some point. Okay, don't you worry about that. I will do it at some point. Alright? I'm just not going to do it just yet. Alright? I have an idea, maybe, right, in like a couple of... in about 150, 200 years. I'm going to invade France with an absolute fuck ton of armies. And specifically just a shit ton of mercenaries. Because Austria and Castile would be much stronger than they are now. And that would allow me to kick their ass. Dude is literally 1, bruh. Nah. No, you are not. Oh my god. Right. Fabricate claim. This claim lasts for 25 years. Yay. Right, we've got a claim. Yay! Look at that. Perfection. Right. We have a grand total to the fuck all. And so did they, actually. Jesus Christ. Right. Let me just build these ships, get my army maintenance up, and then I'll go to war. Alright. main reason why I want to just kind of do all this first is because if I do it now, I don't have to worry about it later. But I also can save up more money, which is really the main goal. I don't want to take out the Burgess loans just yet. Right? You might think that they're wonderful and fantastic and holy fucking shit on a breadstick when the disc gets so expensive. You might think that they're wonderful and all that other shit, but honestly, the truth of the matter is that the Burgess loans are expensive and difficult to maintain, okay? They're just a pain in the ass for anyone. So I usually just choose not to. I'm also going to wait for that Lumen disaster to quell as a threat. Because the simple fact is, if I turn into a civil war while I'm invading Scotland, I'm going to end this fucking game's existence. Why are you declaring war on everyone and anyone's spirit? Okay, that's actually understandable. That's your own nations. I need to play Spain at some point. Honestly, I really enjoy it. Right, now that we fixed the low crownland bullshit. Yay. Jesus Christ almighty. Cannot be revoked for 20 years. Max absolutionism. I mean, that actually allows me... Hang on. That actually allows me to, do this, though. Done. And just like that, I've now got an extra point from everyone. Trust me, that's going to make a big difference later. Right. It's going to make a massive difference in the long run. Also, we no longer have the modifiers of the Crownland being low. So now it means that I can make even more shit. Right. We can select a naval doctrine. Yay! That's a lot of money though. And I'm saving up for war. You know what, actually, yeah. I'll be fine. Really, because I've got like another 20 years before my claim runs out. So it's not really like it really it's not really like it's gonna just die all of a sudden. I can give it some more time. On top of that, it'll give me more trade power, which is vital for Britain, right? A lot of, well, I mean, it's really vital for any nation, but it's just so vital for Britain. You have no idea. Okay. Not perfect. Right, not perfect, but it's probably as good as I can get it at the moment. Right, I've actually found an England guide for 1.3.1.30. And here's a 1.34.5. And here's an even better one. So we're going to go with that one next. Oh, marketplace. Yep. Marketplace increases my trade power in everything. So that's going to allow... Ooh, that's going to be juicy. I'll always take the long-term profit if it means that I can also get the short-term profit. If it means that I lose the short-term profit, I'll take the long-term profit. Because that is a good amount of base tax. Alright, that's 7 different regions, 7 different areas. What the fuck is happening with Scotland here? What the fuck happened? I'm gonna let Scotland just kind of kill itself, and then I'm going to actually do my own thing. Hang on. Right, so what is the idea? It's calls it, right, religious state, religious diplomats, and monopoly and wine. Religious state. Fucking, yeah, monopoly and wine. Religious, is that one it? Yeah, that one's it. And then you've got monopoly and wine. I don't have that one. And then you've got nobility, which is primacy of the nobility, supremacy of the crown. Okay, I don't have that one. Brilliant. And then you've got the burgess, which is land of commerce, patron of the arts, indebted, exclusive trade rights, private trade fleets. Jesus. Indebted. Yeah, that one's that. I don't want to do that one just yet. Patronage of the arts. I don't have the other two either. Bruh, are you fucking kidding me? Exclusive private. Okay, that's as good as I can get at the moment. It increases my trade strength though, so I can't really be too upset. Because the trade strength is absolutely vital for me. Right. Again, I'm not going to be able to overstate this, alright? Trade strength in England is so fucking important. You have no idea. Okay? Like, it's almost as important as literally anything else. Yeah. That one's just a certain one. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking end you, I swear to fucking god! Are you fucking kidding me? You outnumber them, you daft cunt! You fucking outnumber them, you fucking cunt! Go fuck yourself. Here you are, out fucking numbering them and still getting your ass kicked. Fuck it. Yeah, of course. We've got to restart. Oh, we've got to restart. And there goes the battery on my fucking thing. Brilliant. Yeah, I didn't want to play this game anyway. Why would I want to play it? You know. Oh, yeah. Battery's gone fucking somewhere. Don't know where the fuck it went. Right. No idea. But it's gone. Because of course it did. Why would anything come easy? Am I right? Fucking suck my fucking dick, this fucking piece of shit! Oh god, I'm so glad that I lost the one part of my mouse that I needed. Why am I getting my ass fucking ripped a new one every time I do anything in this fucking godforsaken game? Why am I... Let's try this again. Because, you know, it's only attempt number 3. Why should anything come easy in this piece of shit? Am I right? I get that I'm a noob, right? But, like, I'm looking up tutorials, I'm looking up things, I'm looking up how to do it, and I then do that, and then I still get fucked into no tomorrow. And then it's like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some people that are genuinely helpful. Alright, don't get me wrong. Like, you do have some people that are genuinely quite helpful. And then you have other assholes who are like, I don't know what you're doing. I know what you're doing wrong, but I'm not going to tell you what you're doing wrong. And it's like, well, fuck you then, you cunt. I've had that happen so many times with me as well. Like, Heartime 4, Jesus Christ. Yeah, God forbid you have a problem, because seriously, they are not going to give you mercy. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're kind, they're kind, right? That's just how it works. Right? If you're kind to them, they're kind to you. But God forbid you don't use 42 whipped tanks, or you don't do the meta, or you don't do everything perfectly. I fucking hate this game. I really do hate this game. Nothing is more... I just don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I follow the tutorial. I follow the fucking tutorial. I do the shit that I'm meant to do. And then this fucking piece of shit just decides, no, you're gonna suck. Yeah. Also, just to know, right? There you go. We've refreshed. We got it. Got it. Everything's just going fucking perfectly today, isn't it? Everything is just going so fucking beautifully today. One, can't play EU4 to save my fucking life. And now, my live chat then fucking dies. Wonderful. Fucking perfect. That's exactly what I want from a live stream. I swear to God, this game is going to give me an answer. Paradox is good. If I ever die, right? If I ever die, if you ever get the message that I've died, I guarantee you it will be because I had a fucking stroke or aneurysm while playing a Paradox game. Okay? There's just no way there's no other way. Right? There's no other way that it's anything else. I'm sorry. Okay? I can see the chat now, though. Don't you worry about that. So I will be sure to read your messages now, like I should have been. So, I've got this fucking tutorial up, right? I've got this tutorial of this one guy, and he's on Steam. And he's like, oh yeah, this is how you do it in 1.34.5, which is the exact thing that I am on. Alright, so you got the trader, you got all the buildings, I don't really need to worry about them. Personal unions, I'm more worried about the setup. Right, religious state. Right, let's do that one. Religious state. Yeah, this is the Catholic, right. Religious state. And then, you've got diplomats, religious diplomats, and monopoly on wine. We don't have the monopoly on wine, but we do have those, right? So these two, I'm just going to do these two now because these two are basically an absolute must. Alright, I may be shit at this game, but I'm not that stupid. Okay, we don't have supremacy over the crown. Patronage of the arts. Thank you. That increases my trade, which is absolutely necessary. Right, and we don't have the other two that they asked for. Right, so there you go. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I didn't want money anyway. Why would I want money? Yeah, who needs money when you got pain? Damn, he's still at it. Pops, man, got more patience than I did. The combat was killer. What do you mean more patience than I did? Mate, I literally had to stop streaming for like 10 minutes because I lost my battery in the mouse because I slammed it. I did hit my computer, by the way. I did hit my computer again. Alright? Somehow it didn't fuck the screen in every way, shape, or form. I've certainly fucked it. Certainly hurt it. But it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. Well, actually, that's a lie. It's now no longer as horrific. It's... I don't... Basically, just... It's not fucked completely. It's just kind of fucked. I hate that most of the Paradox games have a dice mechanic that makes some battles so unreal. Yep. I know that feeling. My biggest problem with this game is just how fucking batshit insane it is. And I fucking hate it. Because at least with, like, Hearthstone 4, it's not random. But this game is literally, if you are not a lucky person, do not fucking play this game. Right, you're gonna get fucked 8 ways to Sunday. And that's coming from a guy who is a lucky person. Right, I am one of the luckiest motherfuckers you'll ever meet. And even I get fucked in this game. So if you are an unlucky person, do not play this game. You're going to get absolutely bollocks. You're going to get fucked like no tomorrow, right? It's not going to be a good time. And it's a complete waste of time. Because it's a piece of shit. The constant civil wars were rough. Yeah, you can say that again. I mean, I literally had to restart because of a civil war. And then I lost my entire army just by outnumbering them. Because, yeah, fuck me, am I right? Again, it's 900% of it, it's just luck, right? It's entirely luck if I get a fucking hair or not. And if I don't get a hair, well, fuck me. The good thing is that the UK is almost impossible to lose a naval battle. You're saying this to the guy who 2 streams ago literally lost half his navy against the French. Alright, so... yeah. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from with that. Right? It is entirely possible to just have a navy as Britain and just kick everyone's ass. But just be ready when you go into a war. Trust me on that one. And always coming at the worst time, in the middle of some other war while the Iron Army was on the other side of the continent. Yep, had that happen. Was fighting France, then I was invaded by the Holy Roman Empire, and then that's when 27,000 cunts decided, actually, we don't like this king, after I'd literally just conquered France. In this game, you have to decide to fall back in technology or have some stability issues. And that's the problem, I can't get either. I'm not exaggerating, I've tried that, it doesn't work. Or at least, I haven't done it right if I have tried it, because what I'm thinking is probably completely different from what you're thinking. Basically, this game is a fucking cunt. I'm very tempted to just turn off Ironman mode, because yes, I do want achievements, but I'm going to rip my eyes out if I continue doing it at this difficulty. But then again, it would just take away the entirety of the reason why this even exists. Because it's like, well, it's literally called EU4 Iron Man World Conquest. Like, the challenge is the Iron Man mode. I don't know how, but there is a way you can be the Roman Emperor as the UK. Yeah, there is actually, there's a lot of achievements actually in this game that are based around becoming the Roman Emperor. And I saw a tutorial recently that was literally, here's how you do it as England. If you achieve that, you could form the HRE. I'm not really worried about forming the HRE. I'm more about either taking control of it, right, so I'm now the overlordship of it, or just completely dismantling it outright. Because I honestly just do not like the HRE. I have been fucked one too many times on Medieval Total War 2 for me to enjoy the Holy Roman Empire. So, yeah. I really hope someone actually laughed at that. Because the chat is more quiet than a fucking... yeah, anyway, let's just move on. Jesus Christ, that was a bloody disaster. Right. Dismantle it, it's almost impossible. I mean, it's not really super difficult, I think. At least. It seems easy, really. All I really need to do is, 1, take out Austria. 2, take out the majority of the Holy Roman Empire. From there, it's de facto dismantled. Sure, it wouldn't be like... It wouldn't be politically or economically or whatever. But for the most part, it would be pretty much broken up. And so it'd be de facto destroyed. When I tried, I just got annoyed and deleted the game. I don't delete my games. I have every single game I've ever played as Britain. Alright? And I really do mean every single game. Alright? I would show you, but I'm on Iron Man mode, because I keep forgetting about that. English in Normandy. I just fucking realised that they're actually not called England. They're actually called English Gascony and Normandy. Huh. Oh, you've actually got to be fucking shitting me. I didn't even get into I didn't even get into the 50s. What is this game's obsession with fucking me like no tomorrow? I get that I'm a noob at this game, but this is just fucking horseshit. No, no, you don't get a fucking siege my forts, you little shits. Fuck you. Right, note to self, if I've got an army against me, always take out the largest one. For officially dismantling it, you have to control the main city of every elector or have them as puppets, which means you have to be at war with them. That war is unavoidable. Just try to win it. If you're talking about the HRE with the war, it's unavoidable, then yeah, like, I can understand that, mate. That one would be relatively simple. You would, well, I mean, it wouldn't. You just need to hope to Jesus that they were beaten. But with this one is not unavoidable. Actually, it's entirely avoidable. Just have a heir that is a strong claim before the war begins. Right? I've literally managed to avoid it in my EU4 month by day series. And I've avoided it pretty much every other time I've ever played this game. Because it's always just a drain on manpower and resources. Oh yeah, how can I forget these fucking cunts? Oh yay, wonderful. Let's have even more fucking destruction. You know, what's better than a civil war? A civil war that destroys all of our hopes and dreams. Are you taking the piss or something? The problem is that I don't have a big enough army to actually send across the channel. Right? It's not a case of, oh yeah, I can. It is a case of I literally do not have a big enough army to do so. Right, my navy can only hold 17 regiments at once. Which would mean that it's pretty much impossible to transport this army across to the Bordeaux. Which is why I fucking hate it. Right, they've left that unoccupied. I'll take it once I'm able to. Thank you. The only thing that I like in this game are the institutions, because I think it's a cool thing. The only thing I like in this game is honestly building the empire. Actually, no, that's a lie. I actually really enjoy all of this. Honestly, I actually really enjoy playing this game, right? I think the politics, the economics, the empire building, everything about it is better than EU4 by a landslide, right? It manages to do everything that EU4 can't, and I love it because of that. I just wished that the game itself was less fucking bullshit. As in, I wish that the game wasn't fuck you in the arse kind of bullshit. Because, come on, man. If the game was simply less rage-inducing based on luck and whatnot, then I would be okay with it. But no, that's too fucking much, man. We can't have a game where you're having fun. Or getting lucky. Or have money. Yeah, fuck your money. We don't... Yeah, hell... Disgusting. I'm so glad that now you're the fucking head. Brilliant. Fuck you. I'm gonna be okay. Right, thank you. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Jesus. I'm not happy with that. I really am not happy with that. Right, the fact that it broke out at all is fucking annoying. Right, but at least it's over. Right. It's over now. I can go back and focus on Scotland. Although, I do want to add that my army is now fucking crippled for a while. So I'm not going to be able to actually invade Scotland or France until it's fully recovered. Which itself is going to take a while to do. Because why should this game be easy? I actually can't get over how fucking difficult this game is on ironman mode, seriously. Like, you think normal's difficult? Play this and tell me how difficult it is. Like, if you find normal challenging, do not play Ironman mode, alright? It is not worth it. Alright, you're gonna get bollocked like there's no tomorrow, and it's not gonna give you mercy. So now I just need to wait. And the main goal is I just need to wait until I can conquer France. Mostly. I don't know, honestly. Let's have a look at the tutorial. Right. First moves. Set up your alliances. We want the War of the Roses event to happen. Otherwise, we will get behind in tech because of our horrible triple O ruler. So let's not increase his chances of getting a hair. Embargo your rivals to get a passive income on your power projection. Send an insult to one of your rivals to get 10 plus power projection. Remember to curry favours, especially with Portugal and Castile, so you can place your hair on their throne. Keep your other allies with at least 10 favours so you can call them into your wars. When the mercenary company is ready, complete the mission, levy the troops to get claims on Ireland and the subjugation Kalispell and Scotland. Oh my fucking god. Right, let's have a look. Right, so let's first off, let's get the power projection. So I'm gonna send an insult. Yay. Sent an insult. I'm so badass. What does power projection even do? Seriously. Oh, okay, so it does that. Right. So, if here are two options. One, ally one of the Irish countries, but start the wars ASAP. Then improve relations until it's 190, so you can diplo-vassalize it and give the provinces using the subject screen after the wars have ended. Or you can take the lands. Declare war on every single Irish country, which is an ally to Scotland. Take their provinces and then core them. Right, and then you do War of the Roses, Subjugation of Scotland, Excommunication of Provence, and then you do a Reconquest War, Gascony versus France, Burgundy Inheritance Event. Okay, no, I think that's the DLC, which is fair enough, I can conquer them. Okay. So basically what I want is... One, I need to conquer all of these territories that are not allied with Scotland, or any of its allies. And then two, what I need is I need to be able to... What I need is basically, one, take all of Ireland, and then two, subjugate Scotland. Right? And the main goal is just subjugation. I don't need to actually... Yeah, because if I subjugate Scotland, they can also be themselves. Hang on. Subjugations in EU4 make colonies. Right, okay. So basically, I don't know. I'm not going to take it as they won't ever make a colony, but I still want to subjugate Scotland because it will mean I'll only have to fight one war instead of many. Maine has been captured by France. Prestige adds stuff. It may not be massive, but I'll take it because it at least gives me more than just money. Still trade. No, okay, we're good. I need to get a marketplace going because marketplaces are overpowered. Also, just to answer your question, yes, this is actually the first time I'm attempting a world conquest. I don't know why I decided that this was a good idea. Should I increase them? Nah, I'll be fine without them. There you go. 20 out of 30, and for my navy, it is 31. Yeah, of course. Yeah, why would it be? Why would it? Why? Oh my god, why are you always doing this to me, man? Fuck you. Fuck it, I don't care. Right, if we're over the trade limit, right, I don't give a shit, mate. I kind of don't. I don't really give a shit, honestly. Because fuck it. Well, I'm gonna go get something to eat. BRB, gonna... Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna just stop playing. Because I'm already fucked off. And I honestly just cannot be bothered to keep going like this. I hate this game.